Hi guys, Kenyetta J here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. For all of you, welcome back. Come in, come have a seat, come sit at the table, come join us. We do have seats available. We have seats available for you to come sit at the table with us. But if you don't subscribe now, if you don't come sit at the table now, when the table gets full, sis, when it fills up, there won't be any plus one. You'll be left alone by yourself because you don't want to subscribe. Why? Anyways, Kenyetta J back here again, and I am going to be telling you a story. Just like the title says, I'm going to be telling you guys a story about the time. Yes, it still hurts, but I'm gonna go on. The time my roommate took us as in me and my other roommates, to court over paying the DTE bill one day. Not two, one day. No, I just got to tell y'all what happened first. Okay, skip the backstory, who cares? This is what happened. So I think it's over Christmas break. We've already went home from school. We not up there. So I think it may be close to the first of the year, close to January, and the roommate hits us up like out of nowhere. We had completely forgot. She's like, yeah, so just to let you guys know, this was the day before it was due. She hit us up one day before it was due and was like, oh, just to let you guys know, the DTE bill is due tomorrow. We all had to pass in that no one has paid it so far, so we have to pay the DTE bill. So I'm like, oh, that's fine, whatever. I didn't end up getting paid until the day after it was due. Now, if anybody knows, during Christmas time, it's busy. You don't have any money because you spend all your money on people that probably want to spend their money on you. That's just what you do around Christmas time. You don't have a lot of money after Christmas. So I didn't have a lot of money after Christmas to pay the bill. So I told her in a group text where she had texted us and told us, I had texted her back and was like, okay, well, I'm going to pay the DTE bill. Let's say the DTE bill was due on the 25th. She texted us on the 24th, and I texted her this on the 24th and was like, okay, well, I'll pay my portion of the DTE bill on the 26th because I am, for one, not nowhere around where I could just, pick up and go pay the DTE bill. And then two, I also just want to wait until I get paid so I don't feel like I'm spending my last on the DTE bill. So what happened? So she don't text back. Well, she texts back, but she not really responding to what I said. She was just responding to what everyone else was saying of their excuse or whatever they had going on in their life prior to me, which doesn't include me, and I don't know nothing about it. I don't really care. I care about me. So as I said before, the day came, the 25th came and gone. I didn't pay the DTE bill. I'm figuring nobody else had paid the DTE bill. So the 26th comes, I pay the DTE bill on 26th. That's all I'm responsible for. That is it. That's it. So I guess the two other girls didn't pay their portion. That still has nothing to do with me. Nothing. So days go on and go on and go on. About a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I worked at a pharmacy, so I had to get up really, really early. And I get up and I walk out of my room. I'm leaving my house to go to work early in the morning before the sun came up. Whole house is dark. So her boyfriend, she decides that this is a good idea to have her boyfriend waiting in the dark, sitting in the corner, in the chair, in the dark, alone, in a house where all women live, waiting for me to come out of my room, right? So I come out of my room and he like, excuse me, miss, First of all, excuse me, miss, almost just got you stabbed, homeboy. Because what are you doing in my house, sitting in a corner in the dark at 6 o'clock in the morning, talking about, excuse me, miss? Me and you don't have nothing to talk about. Me and you not, I don't even know you. Who are you? Who mans is this? Why are you in my home? Why? And if I had ordered my taser off Amazon, you would have been zzz at this point. What's up? What's up? So he like, you've been just served. So then I instantly get confused, because served for what? I know I've done a lot of things in my day, and yes, I am a little crazy. Don't knock the wrong screw, because I will hit you. But I haven't even did nothing. So what are you serving me for, hun? What are you serving for? How did you get in here? What are you serving me for? And then he just went on his flow, whatever. So I didn't never even open the letter. I get to work. I open the letter and I get to work. I'm reading a letter, and it's like for a court mediation for not paying the DTE bill. So that pissed me off. I still didn't pay no attention to it, but I'm like, this don't include me, because I paid my portion of the DTE bill, sis. So what are you even freaking talking about? What are you even freaking talking about? And why do you have your boyfriend waiting for me in the dark? So I go home, get home to a letter from our leasing office telling us that we pretty much need to pay this lady her money for the DTE bill, or she's gonna take us to court and gonna pursue suing us about all this stuff. And I'm like, what the hell is freaking going on? I had ended up talking to one of the other two girls, and she had said she had paid her portion, if I remember correctly. But the other girl, she hadn't paid hers. I forgot why. That's neither here nor there. That's not my business to discuss. So she didn't pay her portion, but I still pay mine. That's all I was worried about, was I paid mine. So I instantly called my mama like, Mom, I think I'm about to go to jail, because this girl pretty much saying we gotta go to mediation for not paying the DTE bill. And my mom was like, well, how much is the DTE bill? Just pay the DTE bill. I'm like, the bill is already paid, sis. She's crazy. She's crazy. Yeah, she's crazy. Don't hit her. Okay. But I want to hit her. Don't hit her. Okay. But she, okay. So I called my mom, like, don't do that. Just go to the mediation and see what it's gonna be. Now, before we had the mediation was probably like 2 or 3 weeks down the line. Before we had a mediation, me and all the other roommates went to the leasing office, and we asked them, can y'all get homegirl out? Like, can y'all just get her out? Because at this point, she's causing a lot of drama for everybody in the house, because everybody at this point want her head, her neck, her shoulders, knees, and toes. Because, sis, why are you doing this? Everybody knows, I don't know, maybe outside the African American culture, but everybody knows we pay the most important bills first, and whatever is left over goes to your other bills. And if you don't have the money to pay right now, I'm pretty sure DTE isn't going to type your name in their computer, see that just you in Ypsilanti, Michigan at Eastern Michigan University have not paid your DTE bill at 12 p.m. midnight. So we're going to cut your electricity off. Like, it's not going to happen. Like, it's just not going to happen. Even you get a 5-day grace period to pay your rent. Your rent, one of the most expensive bills you'll probably have, you get a 5-day grace period to pay it. So what would make you think, sis, that if you pay your DTE bill 1 day late, you're gonna get shot? Like, because that's the only thing I could compare it to, because the fuss that this girl made about this DTE bill was in freaking insane. Like, it was just blowing the freaking hell out of me. So we all go to the mediation, and we're sitting in the mediation, And the person there was like, okay, so what do you see? Because in order for this girl to get a case or whatever the hell she got against us, she had to fabricate her story in some kind of way. So what she had told them is we hadn't paid the DTE bill at all, and she had been paying it month to month, and that we owed her all this money, all this certain kind of money. So that's what she told them in order to get us subpoenaed. So when we got to the mediation and the person was reading down like her list of complaints and blah blah blah, I had to stop her, because who are you talking about? You're not about to sit here at this table and tell me I ain't never paid my DTE bill a day in my life, and sis and homegirl over here been paying my DTE bill for me this whole time. That's not what you're about to tell me, because that's far from the truth. So I immediately, excuse me, sir, that is not the correct, that's not correct what happened. I don't know where you got your, what you're reading off this paper from. I don't know where you got that, but that's not true. And so he said, okay, that's fine. And he looked up at baby girl, that's baby girl, and asked her like, okay, so what are we here seeking? Like, what's the problem? And she pretty much said like, you know, they didn't pay the DTE bill, and I'm da da da, and I'm da 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 la la. That's all she said, was a bunch of la la la's, because it was pointless. The mediation person asked her, okay, so how much on the DTE bill is owed at this point? La, 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 la. Sis, that's not what he asked you. He asked you how much is owed on the DTE bill at this point. You know why you, because there's nothing due on the DTE bill, because you have. So he asked her how much is owed. She logs in on her phone. First of all, you know you on bullshit when you can't even say it. You gotta log on your phone and show me, oh, you just automatically all of a sudden forgot. You taking somebody to court for this, sis. So how you forget? How did you forget? Best believe if I'm taking you to court over my money, I know how much you owe me down to the change. I know how much. The judge asked me $252.36. Yeah. Exactly. So she logs in her phone and it's a zero balance, and she shows the mediation person, and the mediation person says, okay, well, what would you like me to do from here? What would you like? Because they don't owe anything on the DTE bill. And me and the mediation person was both sitting there like, she wanted to prove a point that bad that she took us to court over nothing. Like literally nothing. I always say I want to get her so bad, but I feel like karma is going to really rip her to shreds. So I don't really have to. But then at the same time, I don't wish her any bad. But I just want to hit you in your face. That's it. I don't want you to get beat up by nobody else. I don't want karma to do nothing to you. I just want to hit you myself one time, because you deserve that hit. You deserve it. I'm sorry. You deserve it. That was too petty. Too petty for me. That was the time. That was about the time that she took us to court over the DTE bill being one day late. That is the truth. Cross my heart. Hope to die. Hand to the Bible. She's crazy. And when y'all see her, tell her I said, what's up? Drop the pen. Drop the pen, sis. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for listening. Taking your sweet time to let me entertain you for a couple of minutes. No more breath. Anyways, subscribe to my channel, like this video, smash the comment button, let me know what you think, and keep doing what you're doing, keep moving how you're moving, keep grooving how you're grooving. Hey.